that are undocumented, they really don't have any rights or protections under the Constitution. So people take advantage of them. Or I think it's in Foothill that I saw like a whole group of people gathering every day, waiting for people to come and hire them. Now, most of those people are undocumented, and whoever stops it and picks them up, they're not going to pay him, minimum wage. They're going to pay him less for hard labor.
But then you have people who are coming out of prison who actually want to make a change in their lives. On a fundamental level, the basic level, they just want a job. They just don't want to have to go back to, dealing on the streets anymore, or they don't want to have to go back to stealing cars anymore. And you always hear these people saying, well, if they really wanted a job, they can go find one. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that because that's ridiculous. If you're really a part of the problem, then that's what you're going to say. If you want to be part of the solution, you're saying things like, you know what, let me go find you a job. Let me go get you, someone who's going to mentor you and get you an apprenticeship to get you a good job. Or even just a job, just to get, a lot of these guys just want to get their foot in the door anywhere. And they want to be honest, they don't want to lie, they don't want to have to change their identities, but that's what you're going to end up having. You're going to end up having a string of people having to change who they are, lose their own identity just so they can fit in, so they don't go back to prison.
If I want to work, if I want a job, if I want to get paid the right way, the legal way, then let me get a job then, let me work. Let me do something, make some legal money instead of going to the legal street crowds, selling a little weed over here and some cracks on the block or something, and me getting caught up.
I feel like there's always discrimination. They don't get paid the same. Even though we have a minimum salary, I don't think people, once an employer finds out that there's people that are undocumented, they don't pay them the same amount that they would pay someone that has a social security number.
One, especially if you live in communities like East Oakland and West Oakland, for one, they insulate because it's so easy access to get drugs and sell the drugs. So that's number one. Two, probably start boosting, stealing clothes and stuff, and then selling it. Easy stuff they know, oh, I don't need no high school diploma to get let me see, trying to rap and stuff. People trying to rap oh man, all I can do, man, they won't let me get no job, so they just start rapping, and hopefully it's basically they just think that their rapping career is gonna get them to the next level that they would want to be if they would have stayed in school. So
Oakland's employment situation is grim at best. With the denial of this human right due to gender, immigration, and legal status, it has caused a crumbling economy and an overall decaying city.
Last of a dying breed. Little kids looking and smelling like shit, barely able to make it. And you, around here acting like you it. Can't you see? They're the last of a dying breed. You used to be just like them. Dirty, dusty, dumb and ignorant, desperate, looking for a helping hand. And you, around here acting like you the man. Can't you see? They're the last of a dying breed. Every day grandmothers beg, look up to the stars, praying to the gods, wondering if the young can overcome the odds. And you want to close your eyes, pretending like you can't hear the cries. Can't you see? They're the last of a dying breed. Sell drugs if it's done for fun, because a job can't get it done. Working 9 to 5 will never be enough to survive. And you throw money away because you can afford to play. Don't you see? We are the last of a dying breed. Not driven by anger, lust, jealousy, or greed, just the need to survive, because we are the last of a dying breed. But you want to ignore us, separate from us. That's what caused the downfall. Thought we was blasting because we hate you, because we ain't you, but let me tell you, we blasting because we love ourselves too much to be taken down by you. Therefore, the bullet had your name on it. It was us or you. You became the problem. You was a spook once, but when you decided not to sit, you had to get hit. Guess you couldn't see that them, you, she, he, me, we are the last of a dying breed.
Our society is fundamentally run by money, and if you don't find a way to make it one way, you'll find another way to make it. Oakland is a place where violence has always been a premium and where crime is always on the rise. Education is a crumbling institution where the dropout rate is more than 50%. So what does this mean? It means that ultimately, youth are not considering education as a means to make income, but instead have found crime and violence as a way of making money here and now. This shows the neglect and heedlessness that our country has towards human rights, which has furthermore resulted in us becoming a dying breed.
Opportunity, education, and interest. And a lot of it and a big part of it goes to the culture that we live in. Right now, it's one of those, we're in a culture you have to show what you can do for somebody before they actually believe it.
And I feel that if a job pays more and have less hours people, then they have many other people working for them. You know, if somebody works 4 hours here, they could go home and spend time with their children. If somebody else works 4 hours there, could pick up the other 4 hours, then, you know, somebody else could spend time with their children. You know, like that. They keep going in a cycle where nothing gets broken. So everybody has a job, and everybody can go home to their families and take care of the other business they need to.
It means that we have to strive a little bit harder to even be successful, or to stand next to some of the people that do get equal rights, some of the paler people.
Because in schools, you can teach people how to get jobs. You know, like in schools that I know of, there's no like job classes or work classes, or you could do something, fill an application, or how to start a job of your own, so you can employ others, and then y'all can make a business, a legal business, not an illegal business, a legal business that you can start on your own. They don't teach that in schools. People learn that on their own the hard way. I'm following through. Have you just heard that? I've been following through. I just said I followed through AMC. I followed through Walgreens.
No, you said what about the other ones? You just those two, those are the only ones?
And say
three. It's three. What's three?
Okay,
three. So you ain't doing nothing then.
But people say
You ain't been doing nothing. See, I hate people do that. They say, oh, I've been looking for a job. They ain't gonna hire me. You ain't been following through. You only applied to 3 jobs. Come on now.
But you said. All right. What else can get you hired?
No. We still on you, my brother. We still on you. We still on you.
This is bigger than me. This is everybody in Oakland who's homeless, who ain't got no job, who's seeking for jobs, who's
let me tell you what you do.
For jobs. All right. So what do you do?
Let me tell you what you do.
What do you do with those people?
Let me tell you.
It's bigger than me.
My brother, my sister. Let me tell you what you're supposed to do. The first thing you're supposed to do, you know, if you don't have nice clothes, you know, get the best thing that you can wear. Have a nice attitude, nice smile, you know, tell them, you know, about your situation, you know, I need this job, such and such and such. If they don't call you back, okay, go handle another one. You know, you keep going to things, and you make sure you follow up. That's the most important thing. You follow up, follow through, you know, I applied for such and such and such and such. Please, I need a job. You know, I don't really care about the pay. Of course they're gonna hire you because they need people to work for them. Trust me, they need people to work for them. You know, they need people to work, especially if you're, you know, low income. They're gonna think, oh, they low income. They don't care how much to pay anyway. So I'm gonna just pay them this and this, and they'd be satisfied anyway. So basically, they're gonna hire you.
Is it illegal to pay people under minimum wage?